My next guest here, Zonta, Sue Droughton. How are you? All prepared now? We'll get this microphone. There we go. A little bit better for you. How are you?
Good morning, Shane. How are you?
Awesome stuff. Yeah, it's good to see you this morning. Zonta, of course, is...
Zonta is a service organisation dedicated to improving the lives of women, both locally here in Caboolture and Caboolture Shire, which is what Zonta Caboolture does, and of course we do that internationally as well.
I was going to say, it's an international organisation, and most countries have it.
Yes, we have.
There's only a couple that don't. I think it's Iran, North Korea.
Probably Afghanistan.
Probably Afghanistan. No, I do believe Afghanistan does have. I was doing some research on it. They have got a small chapter, I believe, in Afghanistan.
Okay.
I'll get you some details on that at some point.
But yes, we're represented in many, many countries. Actual fact, Shane, Europe is the biggest representation of Zonta.
Yeah, and in the Southern Hemisphere, I do believe Australia is the largest.
Yes, we have a very big group in Australia. But yeah, no, we're a very busy organisation.
Now you've got some exciting things, exciting news.
Shane, you know what I'm like. I come in here and I say, "Hey, this is what we've got happening."
And I was excited the minute you mentioned where.
Yeah.
And now you're going to tell everybody out in Radio Land.
I'm going to tell everybody.
Yes.
Because this is open to everyone to come along, and it's going to be a really, really good morning. It's next Thursday morning, the 18th of April.
All right.
It's at the Mango Hill Tavern. Now, the Mango Hill Tavern people are very, very nice. They put on a high tea for organisations like us. Everyone's welcome to come along, and they give us the proceeds.
Now, a friend of mine overseas went to a high tea, and I had no idea. Can you explain to me what a high tea is?
A high tea is a very nice, I suppose the best way of saying it, it's just a nice tea. Instead of just having cakes and bickies and cups of tea and coffee, you get all your tea, all your little cakes are served literally small, bite-sized pieces, and little sandwiches, and they're served in beautiful tiered trays and plates and things like that.
Lovely!
And it's all done. There's no plastic or anything like that. It's all done with silver and lovely teapots and china, and tablecloths, and everything just beautifully laid out. This is a high tea, but it's in the morning. High teas are usually and traditionally in the afternoon at about 4 o'clock.
Okay.
But this is in the morning, and it's next Thursday, the 18th.
What time in the morning?
And it's from 9 o'clock. So it's a good time for morning tea, because most people are up and had breakfast and whatever.
Indeed.
So from 9 until 11, and it's called A Great Morning for a Great Cause, and it's called High Tea at the Hill, which is Mango Hill. So, and we ask people to come along and enjoy fresh sandwiches, freshly baked pastries, gourmet baked cakes, and bottomless cups of tea and coffee.
Oh, sweet!
And there's raffles, and there are door prizes.
Excellent.
So yes, it's a great morning, and we hope to raise a lot of money for our projects in...
Now, if people want to go to that, of course, they can contact the station here. We'll be able to give you more details, but if they want to call you guys, is there contacts to get in touch with you guys?
Yes, I have a phone number here, Shane, and it's 3482 1500. They could also contact Sarah on this number, and I'll just get it for you, 0430 456... No, actually, in fact, I think that's the wrong number. Sorry, Shane, hang on.
That's quite okay.
Sorry, I will get the proper phone number for you.
Okay, no worries.
Yeah, but that's the best way to go ahead, is to, is just to... okay.
You are actually still looking up the number. You're insatiable. You've got to do it.
Okay, here it is. 0439...
Yep.
866...
Yep.
682.
Okay.
And that's Sarah's number.
0439 866 682. And that's Sarah?
Sarah, yes.
Sarah, S-A-R-A-H, I guess?
Yes. No, just S-A-R-A.
Okay.
And Sarah is our fundraising guru of the Zonta Club of Caboolture. She's our dynamo person who gets out and tries to think of every which way to make money.
Bless her little heart.
Yeah.
She works hard.
She does, for our causes. And remembering too, Shane, of course, that at the moment we need to raise money, because we're very shortly, when I say shortly, August, we're going to be doing 4,000 birthing kits to go overseas. This is our big international project.
Sure.
Sanctioned by Zonta International, sanctioned by the United Nations. situations. And these birthing kits go to women in poor countries who need to be able to give birth to their children in sterile and hygienic situations.
Very important.
So, and these birthing kits, the more that we can do, the more lives, the more babies we will save, and the more women's lives we will save, because the women also get infections, they get tetanus, and quite often it kills them and the baby.
One of the ththings, just mentioning that, does Zonta go on to also provide technical assistance on how they can do it themselves as well? I mean, that would be an interesting thing to do for a lot of these countries. Try and not only give them the stuff.
It can do, depending on the country and depending on the midwifery situations in the different countries. Some women are just handed the birthing kit packs. And there are, little bits of instructions there as to how to use it. But there are, like, for instance, Dr. Catherine Hamlin's hospital in Addis Ababa. She teaches the women how to use them and how to look after themselves, because that's a very big fistula hospital over there.
It is.
And she's the lady.
It's one of the biggest in Northeast Africa, I do believe. I think Carver's got a slightly bigger one, obviously, but I mean, in the poorer areas, we're talking about like Ethiopia and all that.
She is famous. She's an amazing woman. She's an Australian doctor. She went over there about 50 years ago. She's now 86, but now that she has developed this hospital, of course, there are other people that are taking over.
That's an incredible story, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, even young women who came to her for help 30 years ago are now working there and looking after other women.
That's something to be very proud of. Australians are in the forefront of doing this type of thing, aren't they?
And Zonta is a very big supporter of hers, and our birthing kits go to her too. So and then plus we need to make more breast cushions for the women of our local shire here who have had breast cancer, and so we have lots to do, and we need to raise lots of money. So
once again, the event is next Thursday.
High tea at the Hill.
Yep.
And it's what we're calling a great morning for a great cause at the Mango Hill Tavern from 9 a.m. till 11 a.m.
And more details, if you'd like to book, you can through?
Yes, through that number, and the other number I just gave you, Sarah's mobile number.
Okay, 0439866682. And also the other number we have here is 3482. 1,500 bookings are essential. Goes to a great cause. And we do thank you very much for coming in. And, of course, next month we're going to have someone different coming in. You tell me.
Lorraine
Samawera, which is, she's actually married to a Sri Lankan fellow. That's where I recognize the name.
Now, she will be a very interesting lady.
I look forward to
I said to her today, I sent her a message, I said, Lorraine, try and listen in today. I said, and I'll mention your name and say that you're coming in next month to talk to you.
We'll make her welcome.
One of the nicest things that she will be able to do, Shane, is we also support a cause close to her heart in Sri Lanka. So she may be able to talk to you and tell you about what she is doing. She's going over. We've donated. Zonta Caboolture has given her money, but I'll let her tell you all about where that money is going to go to.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that next month.
Tk you for having me, Shane, and I will see you in June. Yeah,
Yes,
I'll be back in June.